All you have to do is say Jolly Roger. That's all you have to say. And Jolly Roger is the American flag. It's the American. It's the flag of the pirates. The skull and the crossbones.
That's
Jolly Roger. Yeah. So it's like when you go into court and you see the symbol behind them, the big symbol. It's a business logo, just like our business for doing trade. The Tin Man. It's a business fucking logo with all capitalized letters. The United States is a business. The courthouse is a business. The state name Nevada is a business.
Right.
Right? And so you look at the flag behind the dude in all black satanic robes, black on black with a cube hat and stuff. Come on. Come on. Black robe Satanist.
Right.
And you look at the flag and it has gold trim around it. Gold fringe.
In the courts it does.
What does that mean? That's not an American flag? Yeah, that means that they captured our flag. They captured our fucking land. You are the treasure.
In the courthouse?
We're the flag. We pledge to the flag. The treasury is the flag. The money's linked to the flag. Our gold bonds, our birth certificates, all linked to the flag. What's your question?
Why do people even listen to what they say in court then if there's a fucking... If the gold trim really means slavery, that we've been captured. Are people retarded for standing up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As soon as you go in there, you're basically saying you're incompetent. As soon as they say, what is your name? And you tell them your name.
You know what you're reading on the flag is true.
It's symbology. It's symbolism. That's what the flag is for, isn't it? 13 stripes, the 50 states, the stars and the banners, the 13 Illuminati ruling families.
How do you know that the gold trim
because
slavery?
The Sestacute Trust in 1666 was what was created was to label you a commodity. They took all the gold from society, and the 1666 Sestacute Trust labeled your bank bond birth certificate receipt, birth meaning the ship coming into dock. Maritime law. Yeah, you are now labeled as a lost dead vessel under the Department of Transportation as a commodity property. Your property.
My kid is
your kid is property.
property.
If he has a birth certificate, BERTH.
I had no choice.
That's a bond. Exactly. Because a military industrialized complex has a monopoly on your mind and forcing you to consent by default. Otherwise, they say you're kidnapping.
Because that's the way we were taught. Or
exactly.
The way everybody
and
else
until that you learn this shit, and you can go into court and you can say, "I'm not competent. No, I am not this fictitious entity. No, I'm not a dead vessel lost at sea. I'm the living man or the living woman in the flesh of the land. I'm not on water.
Right.
I'm on ground. You know. And here's the thing: you go to the courthouses, they look like ships docked from aerial view. You could fly up into the sky and look down on it, and it looks like a ship docked, like a fucking pirate ship. That's Jolly Roger. Just two simple words. All this we're talking about, Jolly Roger. So if anyone's operating in you go in the court and they just kind of try to bounce you back and forth like a court match, like a basketball, like a tennis match, like a court.
Who the fuck are they?
They're the bench, the bank, the bench warrant. What's a bench warrant?
How do we reverse it?
You have to learn their language, which is what? A witchcraft.
Symbolism.
Symbols, exactly. And that's that one meme I showed you, that one meme that gets you blocked on Facebook for 60 days. Because the alphabet's a Nazi-created language. So English language just comes from witchcraft. That's why witch and magic is so legit.
You live like the Native Americans.
Yeah, you would have to live like a Native American. You'd have to learn ledgers. Ledgers language. You'd be one with the land. You don't kill anything. You don't kill trees. Look, Native Americans are having steak dinners every night.
They don't get fucked with.
They don't get fucked with. They don't get fucked with the government. They live free. They're happy. They know healing. They have the cancer They have the cancer cures.
Are you Native American?
They can telekinetically astral project and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Indian's not even a real word. Indian is what we call them.
No, they're not Indian.
Yeah, and we just keep calling them that shit. Government curriculum's a lie. Christopher Columbus was a Nazi, came over here, raped and killed and slaughtered everybody. I don't celebrate that shit. That's a con. That is the court system of the Britain Accreditation Registry, the Illuminati, these motherfucking
So basically, we're owned by the
Freemasons. Yep.
Not the Chinese.
It's a Freemason experiment. This whole America thing is a big, huge Freemason experiment, and that's the owners. We're owned by the Queen, the Crown, whoever owns the Crown.
And yet Queen Elizabeth hasn't aged not a day since I've been born.
The theories with Queen Elizabeth and not aging is a rabbit tunnel. I'm talking like living forever, fucking human cloning, fucking they're eating the anacrodome from human brains.
We are the
baby blood
aliens.
brains. Alien means what? A lean on your mind.
Lean.
Or a lie. Look at in as in noun in the dictionary. A lie. In as in noun. A lie. Look at this.
Lean.
Neil A. Armstrong. Neil A. Armstrong. Alien backwards. A lean on your mind. They're putting your mind into slavery. We have the technology to make the clouds move. We have the technology called Bluebeam, CERN, Project Bluebeam. We can make another cloud in the sky. We can make another fucking spaceship in the sky. We can do like pictures in the sky. We have the technology. Me and you went to school for it. Science, information, technology, and networking. They're doing holograms.
But the power is to control the world.
The mind, the Raz Legion. They want to play God. They want to have the control of the debts.
But what's in it?
They want to
Not
have the
everybody
control.
can
That's what I'm
have
trying to say. That's the Great Awakening occurring. That's why this one person making a difference is so real, because if this truth gets out, it's done. It's a snowball. You're not going to suppress this truth.
But to concern
people are waking up.
Turn everybody's mind back into what it was or what it would
Here's
have
the
been
thing.
or could have been is going to be a million times harder.
Exactly, but that one meme, when we talk about Jolly Roger, people don't want to be enslaved. People don't want to have to speak a language which doesn't allow them to have control of their treasury account. Remember, if you're the beneficiary of the estate being administered in a case, criminal family law, that means you are not the fake name, but you are the higher entity, the higher mind.
Because you have grown to
You have free will. Yeah, you are not this person that the government made you out to be, your parents made you out to be, someone named you. You didn't get to pick all that shit. You didn't have free will growing up. So by the time, when you leave the matrix, that's what it means. When you learn how to operate higher than this lower vibrating person, this person who only has 5 senses and doesn't have motivation, or doesn't know how to follow intuition, you know? Like,
I think this is why I moved in, Kirby.
Hey, we all cross paths, and there's all things deep within each other that we have to give to one another. I want to make, I'm an activist, and I know that every word we speak is incorrect. So no matter how deep of a debate you get in when it comes to truth, our whole language is a lie.
Yeah.
So you can't even speak correctly to each other to explain yourselves and your real feelings and your intuitive thoughts. Just
we gotta learn the language.
And when people are like, I'm like, hey, hey, how's it going? We should meet up. Or hi, it's nice to meet you. Or hey, we should team up. Some people are like, what? You're fucking weird. Well, you know what's really weird is having some sort of conformality. Yeah, you were just conforming to this system of how you're supposed to talk to people, or how you're supposed to meet with people, or how you're supposed to cross paths with people. Meaning you never meet your spirit tribe. You never meet your soulmate. You never, like, with your...
You're taught to live and be a certain way that is crooked.
So what you're supposed to do is you just... My point is this information, I keep giving it out and giving it out and giving it out. This is billions of dollars worth of information. The movement is already occurring. There's no book... Everything is already...
We need to hop on that movement ship. And
you got to teach people
the fuck out.
that educate, the word means to lead out. So why don't we educate people into this? Or educate people into that? Educate means to lead out. So if you're educated, that doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. That means you're led out of one thought and into another. I mean, language syntax code is insane. So if we could teach people legalese and have classes about protect my nobility as legal tender. So I'm only here in this case to protect my name as legal tender. Your cursive, cursed contract name, which is worth money. You worth money. Yeah, so you can do legal tender on bills by putting your social security account treasury number, which is your social security card, and your signature.
All the fuck ups we did in the past.
So reversing the fuck up is first knowing who you are, where you stand on a geocentric realm, learning the legalese language. What you're not hurting anyone, so they can't hurt you. If they use force on you, you can use that much force back. But I'm not even trying to use money. Why do we even need dead trees when you can do trade? When you can do barter? We have enough technology for free energy. It's real.
Yeah, solar.
Free energy, solar energy, having your phones
I mean,
automatically
free,
charged. You do have to understand it's free. It comes right from sunlight. And if you're smart enough, there's higher minds. There's fifth dimensional higher minds. You can telekinetically, you think about someone hard enough, they're going to hear you. Just dial in. You know what I mean? Meditate. It's fucking not a joke.
The Sixth Sense, man.
Thinking and then higher intuitive mindsets. So even all these tiny notes, this is a pre-written book, but people don't want to read. So I make YouTube videos like this because con, C-O-N-N, means navigation. Like the navigation of the mind. C-O-N means fucking like lying and slaughtering and pirating. So maneuvering the mind. And congress, what does gress mean? Like congress, like these dudes. Gress means aggressive, and it means over time. So hardcore over time lying to you. Hardcore swindling you gradually over time. Congress.
Who the fuck comes up with this
Yeah,
shit?
Luciferian occult, like who comes up with it? Even here's the thing, even if you didn't want to believe in it, listen to this. I was like, I can't believe in this. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look up the etymology, language, syntax code on believe. Believe means be of all lies. Because you either know something or you don't. Belief means you don't know. I believe. That's like having a mythical, an unsure thought. Yeah, it's not real. So believe means be of all lies. So unless you know, so you have to know who you are, where you stand. Look, you can't say the wrong words. If you say kids, you're a slave. What does kids mean to you? Every word spoken.
Child.
Every word spoken in this Luciferian pirating system
is hooking you.
Exactly.
Like a J.
J.
Like a fish hook.
Never existed, remember?
Why are we all
pirate hook.
fucking pirates?
Exactly. So
I'm not a pirate.
So when remember, it really comes down to four
land.
simple things. You just say that you're not in. I don't consent to these proceedings, and have them come forth with any bond that's in representative capacity, because you're the beneficiary of the estate being administered, and you don't consent to the proceedings. And you don't assume or presume any new contracts. It's like, dude, I don't need you to govern my mind and govern my life and govern my family and govern my money and govern my taxes and govern my law, govern my streets, govern my home, govern where I live, govern how I bank, govern how I do business, govern who I talk to. Are you seriously? That's how deep they're in this game, you know? It's like you're going to take men's daughters away from them? No, we're going to more than get it.
They are pirates.
We're going to get this video out and share it to the zillions. Like, this is...
Fuck the pirates!
This right here, this is slavery context.
Take our time back.
The phoenix and destroying and all the symbology. Liberty means... Liberty is what you give to a sailor lost at sea. To pirate. You give him free reign to pirate over people and be his own boss. You give him liberty. That's not freedom. You just give someone access to go kill and slaughter who they want, pirate who they want, put these people in this language syntax code. Why do they call it black law?
Crazy.
Why do they call it black?
What happened? Like,
why is it black law?
Why do we not have pirates?
Why is it 6th edition black law that most lawyers use when they want to maneuver the system in their favor? Why is it called black? What's with all this witchcraft and this magic man shit?
I thought they were killing off witches back in the day.
Right, and what's up with pharmacies being pharmicas? And why do people think that cures are actual pills and chemicals instead of plants, like cannabis?
Because they're poisoning.
They're poisoning everyone. They're poisoning everything. That's why I always talk shit about GMOs. Dude, we could live in the technology. Like, people always say I'm fear-mongering. No, the fuck I'm not. Why don't you grow up and understand that we could be spraying the skies with nutrients that you just breathe in, and we are all healthy. And cured. And fit. We have that technology, but instead we're poisoning each other. This is what I'm saying.
Because of the pirates, because they're fucking...
Yep. Here's the thing. If we raise this awareness and teach people this, and push these pirates back at sea and let them destroy each other off, and teach people that there's hidden lands, there's hidden technologies, you know, we're in this inner ring. We're in a middle ring. We're going to be at war with anybody who's trying to not allow free will of heart beings of Earth. That means animals, trees, air, people, space, air, earth, elements, water, land, earth, air, water, and elements, fire, frequencies, everything's of frequencies.
If you take away the money, then that's all there is. What
Money,
if people aren't okay with that?
That's what people don't understand. That's the problem. But a Great Awakening hopefully can teach people that. They won't be okay with it. This is why this system falls back into default, because everyone believes in a duality. No one knows how to see past this negative because they can't see this all good, all greatness, all oneness. They can't see it, but it's definitely real. That doesn't have to be negative. There should be no reason to have to hurt anything ever. And no one should ever have to starve.
So we should all live like hippies.
Pretty much. Why not? Have you seen the tree houses that are like 10 stories wide and like go from sequoia tree to sequoia tree? And have you heard of a silicon-based environment where trees are 60 miles wide? What about driving onto a tree and just the branch is a whole neighborhood?
We won't even have
Imagine
cars.
trees so big, you know, you wouldn't need cars. What if we lived in a silicon-based environment, we changed our frugivore and we ate nothing but fruits and we raised the vibrational frequencies of our body and learned how to levitate? Why is it such a magic? What if it's so just natural, you know? Bumblebees levitate. They don't fly. They don't fly. Their wings are too small. They're just buzz. Bzz, they fucking are levitating. Don't let people lie to you. They teach you, like what you said earlier, physics isn't real. There's correct physics because science is created from the Catholic Church. Heliocentric means he of hell who lies, sins, cheats, and tricks from this shit that we're learning about law. So of course they're lying to us about space. They're lying to us about the land. They're lying to us about the moon landing. Alien. A Mexican is an alien jumping over the wall when you watch the news. Like, come on, an alien is just someone who's from a foreign land. Right. So when you say aliens, yeah, there's on flat Earth or geocentric Earth, there's floating islands of Thoth, just like being an Avatar. So if they're hiding lands, technology, higher mind, dumbing us down with chemical trails, we're just like a big-ass Freemason experiment. And we don't know how to fix it because of our language. Like you're saying, like if we were a slave and we didn't know how to read, that would be the problem. We just simply didn't know how to read. It's not like you were stupid. You still ran the business. You still ran the farm. You still knew what was going on.
What you're reading.
You still had a mental compass.
Isn't who you
exactly
are meant to be, or what you're supposed to be doing.
So we're all they're all in violation of our fictitious being.
It's the pirates.
They create a fictitious being, and they're all in violation of it. And there's a way to unlock that. And there's a way to unlock it. And there's a way that you can say that you're operating in ultra vires out of your authority. Ultra vires. It's Latin. They're speaking in Latin to you. So you can go and speak to Latin in them. They're under a colorable court of law. That means that magistrate in that black robe is an actor or an actress.
That's what that word means?
That's all it means. It's a big stage. A big show. That's why they don't give a fuck. That's why they're laughing at you. That's why they're making fun of people. That's why they have so full immunity. They have full immunity. It's a big...
And we're dumb enough to follow it.
Yep. And we go in there like, oh, well, please help us. Even though the clerks have more power than you do. You know? And
it's the time
propria persona. You have to, you know, rebuttal for dismissal because there's no jurismatic jurisdiction because what is their jurisdiction? They're not even American. They don't have a business. They don't have a license to study law. Guess what? We're business owners. We have licenses. Go get a license for law for the state. Doesn't exist. You don't need one. You should know your law. So people just have this assumption.
My law is what I decide.
Yeah, people have this assumption as long as you're not hurting someone, and even
that's free will.
Even if you free will,
your free will,
if you don't,
you're never gonna get it.
Your authority here would be they exercise their free will and they kill us, and we don't know it. They dumb us down. They poison our water. They create corrupt systems and corrupt languages. They separate us. They give us false news. Everything coming on all one wire to all of our TVs. It's all one wire.
Water? How are we going to get...
Exactly. We have to talk to Mariano, my buddy, to get fresh water. We got to talk to Rockers and Rollers and get security film, protect all of our glass. We have to teach people this writ of warranto. You teach them their authority. It's called mutuo proprio. This is
beyond more than I can fathom.
Because people are all about religion, even though that's Ra's legion, that's Satan's army, that's mind control. Religion is old school mind control, and I can teach you about that too. God is in all things, and in this, and in that, and in this, and in me, and in you, and in this, and in that.
I never thought God was anything.
This is the prison. You're making it. You're making a duality when you think like that. There's such thing as all goodness, all greatness, love in all things, happiness.
Being a hippie.
Heartbeats. Heart beings. Earth. Move the... And think about the word earth.
I'm going to start doing
Move drugs. The H. Move it to the left and it says heart. See what I mean?
Oh, guess what our theme is at work this weekend? Pirates.
Pirates. What do you know? What about spirits?
That just gave me the chills.
Like drinking alcohol and removing you of your higher mind.
No,
Spirits.
I don't do it.
Pirates, Captain Morgan's, the pirate hook, the letter J, Jesus and Jesuits and Hail Zeus, Jesus, Geos. Like all these different names and all these different religions, all leading up to this different language, and you look up the syntax grammar code of it, and it means like hell, Satan, and shit.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Yep. Mind blown.
My chemical,
20 minutes flat. 20
stick.
minutes flat made you want to go smoke a cigarette, kill yourself. All bad. We gotta wake masses, fam.